Welcome back, Chipsters. It's another wonderful day out here in the woods. The old chipper's just purring like a kitten. I mean, the thing's chipping great. And everything's kind of strolling along pretty decent. Strolling along pretty decent out here. Everything's going pretty good. We got trucks. Oh, you can't see him. He just left. Oh, we had ice this morning. And the schools were canceled kind of in our area. But in this area we were working, it wasn't that bad. I was kind of worried about it because I figured that we might have to use the old skidder to break up some ice, but we didn't have to this morning. So, yeah, doing that. Oh, I had some nice big logs come up today, and it's just, they're all punky. They're all rotten, which stinks because, oh, there's another one. Just lots of rot, and even the one they just dropped off, there's a big one I can see. That's just rot. There's a couple good ones there and then rot. A lot of rot after they stand for so long. These trees will not grow to be 1,000,000 years old or 1,000,000,000 or 1,000,000,000,000 years old. They have a very short life expectancy, and then they start turning like that. And so, yeah, you get these big, huge trees, and then they start going downhill after a while. Kind of a bummer. You gotta harvest them in a timely manner, which loggers understand. A lot of other people don't. But maybe on YouTube, we're going to change the world and we'll get everybody notified of what's going on. No, I'm just joking. There's a chunk of chain. Lost some chain today. I had a chunk stuck in there earlier. I cut a 10-foot log off and it was big. It was pushing 23 inches. It was probably 22, I'd say, and it was all rotten. So I put the 10-footer in a chip pile, and I had it stuck in there for a while. It was quite irritating. But we got her through there. It took a little bit of work, and it slowed me down for about 10 minutes of working on her. I had to take off my headphones, take off my hat. I was getting a little fired up, and then it just decides to go through. But that's only a 23-inch disc, so I can't, or a 23-inch knife, so I can't put nothing bigger than a 23 in there. I can probably get a little bit bigger if you force it, but we've never done that. But we got some logs to slash. That's what he's doing now. I got a truck that I don't know if he'll make it back today or not. But the spout's been a real problem. And we should be getting that fixed, but we have other problems. We'll discuss them here. We got all kinds of time, in a few minutes. But that's all busted up. No, you can't see it. Yeah, she is just wore out. That's what happens. Them little wood chips there wear that steel right out till it's absolutely nothing. Till it's just wears it out and it's gone. So that spout's going to get taken off. And we'll take it off. We'll take this chain off and then bolts out. And we'll put a new end in there. And then you just got to pop the cylinder off. Looks like she's got some bolts holding her in there. And we will change that spout. So that's kind of what we're planning on doing. The only problem is I really need the tool truck. Because the lift gate makes my world easier. I can drop the stiff legs down by another foot, but it's not easy to work on. Now you can do it off from the guard up there above your clutch if you have to. It's just more difficult and it's more dangerous. And we are all about safety here. Chipper Guy's all about keeping everybody safe. So, which brings us, well, I hit a deer last night. This goes back many years. I have a real problem with hitting deer, okay? I'll be real honest with everybody. It's a known joke around where we work, me and deer. And this deer, it even crapped on the side of my car. Stunk. But actually I didn't do a whole lot of damage. Just enough to irritate me because I've had that fixed once before. So, a little bit of hair there, see? I've had that. Lacey parked it, 4 years ago, and somebody decided to park too close and hit that down there, and I had to have that plastic welded and painted. It was like, I want to say $700. Well, that's not $700 worth of work to me right there. So I don't know what I'm going to do. The old bourbon, I don't know. She stunk last night though, and I couldn't figure out why it was dark out. One time, nasty old deer. Eating them some hay somewhere, eh? And so we hit that last night. That was fun. The thing about working out here in the woods is you're always, seems like you're going to work and coming home when the deer like to move. You know what I mean? So you're right in that sweet spot of when the deer like to move. I almost hit another one, like 2 miles down the road. I almost hit another one. So they were moving last night. So I just realized I was dragging my feet. I have people complain about that. I don't know. The old air dryer. We had that wonderful discussion last night. Now, the boss called me, Mike called me, and gave me an idea what's going on. So I think I'm going to run his route. The only problem is they took the air dryer off, and it went back to the shop, and they tried to work on it, and they put the heat to it, and there was some plastic in there and a spring, and you know what happened. It got a little too warm. So we're waiting on an air dryer for that, and then we will start diagnosing it. But I did talk to Mike, and he gave me some, he called me last night and directed me in the right direction. So, and you guys left me a ton of comments, and there was a couple of them in there that are, and a couple of them in there are like, hey, well, easy, way off. But yes, I did read through them, and we will go over that once we get the air dryer. We will see if we can get that thing up and running, because I need to use that lift gate to put that spout on, but I can't get that thing to move in the current conditions to put this on. So we have a spout here, and that's kind of how it works. Now, she's rebuilt. Okay, and you can tell she's shiny, and I can tell you where it come from, off the 2755, baby. So it just got 6 bolts, that bolt on there, and then you're good to go. And then you just got to throw your cylinder in them pins there, and you're ready to go. And this one got rebuilt. That was the idea. So I'm not sure. Well, it's coming to focus there. Oh, there you go. You can see the piece that he cut out and re-welded in there. So that will get all shined up here in another week. That'll be all shiny and smooth, because it's going to wear that weld off too. But yeah, that's the spout that goes on the chipper. And Josh could be a little bit, Dr. Handsome could be a little bit irritated with us because we got his spout. But we'll put more chips to it than he does. We'll also put more grease in it than he does. There's not much grease coming out of that hole. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? That hasn't been greased in a while. There is grease because this is turning. So, yeah. So we're gonna throw this baby on there. That'll be nice to have that spout on there, because this one's not working like it should. It'll actually, you'll lose tonnage on it with it not quite right. But we'll get her up and running. But I can get through the spout in a couple. I'll be fine. But I wish I was going to change it right now. But it is what it is. But I got logs to slash work to do. And yeah, there's some nice logs and there's some nasty logs on here, as you can tell. So you just got to pick through them. It's always fun, but hopefully that next truck comes back and I can do that. And we're going to keep rolling wood out here. We're going to just keep rolling today. It's been interesting. Been a good day. Been a good day, but I didn't really need to hit a deer with the... You want to know how I hit a deer with that Suburban? Oh, man. Probably 3 years ago, a mile. So I hit a deer like not even a quarter mile from my house with that thing. And then the bad part is when we got that little flex there, we didn't even get plates on it yet, and I smoked a deer with that thing, like $3,600 worth of damages to that. I didn't have plates for it yet, and I hit a deer, but always something. But like I said, we're going to just keep rolling out here. Even if we got to hit deer on the way to work, I need a serious brush guard on the front of that. But the way it's set up, I couldn't put one on there. But I need to do something about it. Anyways, thanks for watching. And just keep rolling. And we'll catch you guys later. Who knows, we can go make a slashing video. We'll see what happens.